Welcome to another special edition of TLDR, the Internet Digest. Phil isn't here today, so Matt's rolling solo. Almost a year ago, I hosted a podcast called The Pitchside Chronicles, and we got in touch with a small Norwegian football team who audaciously tried to sign David Beckham. This led to a podcast with the chairman and founder, Martin, and eventually, last year for my birthday, me, along with my co-host from The Pitchside Chronicles, Brendan, and our mutual friend James, we headed off to Oslo and we saw them gain promotion from the 8th division of Norwegian football right up into the 7th division. Now, a couple of weeks ago, and almost a year on from our Oslo trip, Martin got in touch with us and said that actually everything's going quite well in the 7th division, and he wanted to give us a little update on how things are going. So today, in this special edition, Martin returns to the network for the first time in over a year to give us an update on his side, FK Ørn Kristiania, and their progress throughout Norwegian football. We hope you enjoy. Martin!
Yeah? Hello!
Hello! How are you, my friend?
Hold on, the bell is ringing. Hold on.
Good start,
Yeah.
good start.
We're ready here from Norway. We have a probably the most important game in the history of Ørn Kristiania this Monday.
So, we spoke to you probably last time on air over a year ago.
Yeah.
I mean, about this time last year, I came over with a few of the TFC podcast co-hosts, founders, and we saw you get promoted, and it was a great feel-good moment.
Yeah.
We thought, this is it now. We thought, the Browns have peaked. They'll be mid-table next season. We didn't tell you, but we were like, we've seen them play.
Yeah.
We don't trust them to shoot right back to the top of this league. And then out of the blue, I get a message from you about a week ago.
I have to correct you, out of the brown.
Out of the Brown.
Yeah.
Out of the Brown.
Yeah.
You say, we're near the top, we've all got the same points. So tell me, in this year, what's been going on?
For starters, our former successful coach resigned due to some family responsibilities, having a kid and all. So we hired a new coach, and we got some new players in. And really, the quality of the squad was, we all felt too good for Division 8 last season. So we felt more like, I think many in the squad feel like we're more like a Division 5 side.
Confidence.
Yes, very important. Very important. I'll have to introduce our goalie, Christopher.
Hello, Matt.
Hello, my friend. How are you?
I'm good, thanks. How are you?
I cannot complain. Very important role you've got coming up.
Yeah, I'm looking forward for Monday. I thought I was going to be more nervous than I am, but I'm pretty, psyched for the game, and I feel ready. But yeah, it is
ready to go. They always say you have to be a little bit crazy to be a goalkeeper.
You have to be a little bit crazy, but we share the job. It's me and one other guy. We both play for 45 minutes each, and we share the responsibility. So the burden is half as much.
But of course, you'd say you're the better goalkeeper, right?
Well, actually, we're pretty much the same. Actually, it's really amazing. We have two different types of style, and we play differently, but we're equally good.
Yeah.
That's a very sportsman-like answer.
Typical boring sportsman answer.
It is.
The answer I wanted there was yes. I'm the fucking best.
Well, the other goalkeeper is Martin's brother, so I can't say too much.
I have met him. He's a lovely guy.
He is. He's very lovely.
What's the standings by now? Is there's 4 teams with 35 points, the 4 top teams with 35 points, and we're meeting. We're up against Nordby on Monday, which is the top. They're on top by goal difference. And the other 2 teams are meeting as well. So Monday is maybe the deciding day.
So the perfect situation is you guys head up there. You win about 18-0.
Around
And the other teams draw 0-0.
Yeah.
That would be perfect.
That would be perfect. Yeah.
I think I'll settle for 18-0. That'll be all right.
With a Roppestad hat trick.
I've played for Ørn Kristiania for 4 years now. Not one single goal, although I placed my first shot last game. My first shot in 4 years. Yeah.
Well, I see. Since I last saw you, you've shaved off some of your hair, so maybe you'll be a bit quicker up that right wing.
Yeah, I felt a difference, really. But I feel like it's more of I feel more masculine now. So maybe it's because of that.
More aerodynamic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, who else are you with there? You're with your goalkeeper. One of your goalkeepers.
Sorry?
Who else are you with? Are you just with your goalkeeper? Or have you...
Our fullback arrived just about now. We're having, of course, a silent night in with some poker and a couple of beers. Don't want to get too...
Don't want to get too messy this close to a game.
Yeah.
It's good to relax, but you don't want any hangovers.
That's true.
That's right.
That's true.
I know what a Norway hangover is like, and it's not pleasant, I'll tell you that.
You do know that. I've seen that in action.
Yeah, I got a little bit too excited on my first and only trip.
Your only trip. Are you not coming back?
Well, I'll come back whenever you guys invite me back.
Oh, you're coming back, definitely.
If you forward, if we move up one division, we'll invite you.
Absolutely. I'll gather the guys back together.
Very good.
And we'll do another tour, because it was a pleasure. How's this year been then? Obviously, you're doing very well. You're up there. You're all on 35 points with 2 games left. Is it 2 games left?
2 games left, yeah.
So the season so far, no complaints.
No, the biggest change that we changed our manager or our trainer, as we say here. We changed him. So the new trainer, he is he's from the military actually. So he has a really strict discipline, and he shouts and yells at us. And our former manager or trainer, he was just like pleasant, like it's okay, just play football to have fun. But the new manager or the new trainer, he's got crazy discipline.
Well, occasionally you need a little bit of
I think,
ballsy macho action to get you ship in shape.
Yeah, I think he is one of the biggest reasons we are where we are today, because he takes it really seriously. Of course, the team has changed its opinion about how we play football. It's just not just for fun anymore. It's a bit more serious,
You say you've brought in a few new players. Are you still sticking to your rule of they all have to be born and then they've moved to Oz? It all got a bit confusing for us English guys.
Yeah.
But you were all originally from the same place, the same town. Is that right?
Yeah. Well, you have to play for Ørn Kristiania. You have to either be born in Horten, our hometown, or have played for Ørn Horten, the local team in Horten.
Or really, really handsome. Yeah.
Well, that's me sorted then. I'm in. I was worried there for a second.
Yeah. So we actually
these new players are sticking to that rule, yes?
Yeah, we're still sticking to it. Of course, that's the heart and soul of the club.
Will you ever compromise that? I mean,
we made an effort with David Beckham, but and he did not qualify for the Horton thing. But some would say on the handsome scale.
Yeah.
There are many female listeners that would agree with you on that one there.
Yeah.
But he's the exception. Maybe Ronaldo one day, but I don't think so. Not today, but maybe another day.
I don't think you guys could afford his wages just yet. I know Norway's an expensive country, but fucking hell, he's on about $300,000 a week.
Yeah, he is. Maybe next year.
Maybe next year.
Well, we
when this podcast
did actually this summer. We had a new signing. He turned down an offer from a Division 2 club and signed with us instead.
Wow.
So that's
what brought that on? Was he feeling okay? Did you drug him? What was the...
I think the matter was that he had an offer from Ørn Horten, the top side in back home, but he wanted to live in Oslo and play with buddies. And obviously, he can be now. He's by far the best striker in Division 7, other than being maybe on the bench in Division 2.
He wanted game time. That's admirable. He's an admirable guy.
The love for the ball.
Exactly. Who's stood out this season for you? Who's been playing well? I mean, I'll always have a soft spot in my heart for Yaya.
Yeah, I know.
But,
I'll be glad
stepped
to
up
inform
to
you
play?
that Yaya is our top goal scorer this season, actually.
Of course he is.
Yeah.
Of course he is.
From his attacking midfield position, he's like our own, as you would say, Yaya Touré or Frank Lampard. He's been absolutely fantastic. I would say his peak was 2 matches ago when he put in a free kick from 25 meters.
Yeah, that was beautiful.
I believe I saw a video of this,
Yeah.
and it was very impressive.
It was.
And the discussion was later on, how would that goal go in like in top division? Some said it would go in even in Premier League. I had to argue that. What are your thoughts on this, Matt? You've seen the goal. You obviously know the Premiership,
I do.
the Football League.
I think it depends on the game.
Yeah.
I think if you're bending that in towards Courtois, he's going to pluck that out of the air, no problem.
Yeah.
Any of your top goalkeepers, it's going to be fine. If you're down maybe in Hull or playing against West Brom, a cold, windy day, keeper's not had much to do. He had one too many shots of tequila last night. He's feeling a little bit under the weather.
Yeah.
Yaya's going to catch him, and he's going to clip it right in.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
I think so.
So with 2 games to go, you've got this big thrilling weekend of Monday of football coming up, where the 4 top teams all play each other.
Yeah.
And then is your last game of the season the game afterwards?
Yeah.
Because that could also have a big part to play.
Yeah, but the thing about that is the last game which we're playing is Korsvoll today, right? I've heard some rumors that they brought in some additional new and better players, and they have. I don't think they've lost a single game this part of the season. I think they're going to be just as hard to beat as Nordby will be on Monday, I think.
So you've got 2 FA Cup finals ahead of you.
Yeah, we really shouldn't underestimate the last game of the season, because that could be crucial as well.
There are Korsvoll 3 is obviously a third, like not the reserves, but a third team.
Yeah.
So and their first team plays in Division 2, so we could be up against some really good players. So as Christopher said, we cannot underestimate that either.
You cannot underestimate them, but they can bring in players from wherever they like. If they don't have the heart and desire, they're not getting anywhere.
That's right, my friend.
And that's where you beat them. You beat them in the head, and then you beat them on the pitch.
And that's football for you.
That is football. It's exciting. So if all goes well, I don't want to jinx anything. I don't want to say you're up already, but moving forward, if all goes well, you're up. You're promoted into the next division.
Yeah.
Even if you're not, you're going to be one of the big players next season.
Yeah, that's true.
Does anything change?
Sorry?
Or are you sticking to this mentality?
We're still sticking to this mentality. We had a meeting before the season, and I think the main goal for everybody is to have fun, but also the most important factor for having fun is to do well. So I think to go somewhere, even though you play in Division 7, you have to have a particular goal, and it's not so much fun to we'll just settle with mid of the table. It's no fun when you play in Division 7.
If you don't want to win the league, then you shouldn't be in the league.
No, that's true.
Yeah. And you have to remember there's no Champions League spots, there's no European League spots, so you have to be up there.
It's all or nothing.
Yeah.
It's all or nothing. I mean, obviously, I came to Norway last year with Brendan and James, although you called him Jason.
Yeah.
And sadly, they're all over the shop at the minute. One's up in Leeds, and one's currently homeless in London.
Ooh. Oh, man. That sounds terrible.
Yeah, he's...
or maybe a good experience.
Yeah, it'll make his character. It'll build him. He'll be a better person.
How is he getting by? Is he shining shoes or something?
I've no idea what he's doing. I think he's come back home, possibly, for a little while.
Yeah?
He's desperately trying to get a house somewhere. But it's not going well for him at the minute.
I can see that.
But he's not sleeping under bridges, so you don't have to worry about it.
Had me worried there for a moment.
But I messaged them saying I was going to come on air with you guys.
Yeah.
And they both got back to me, so I just thought I'd pass on some well wishes.
Oh, thanks.
From England over here.
All our best to the homeless is what I usually say.
Yeah.
Brendan, he said, good luck to the lads on Monday. May the mighty Eagles soar to victory and secure back-to-back promotions.
Ooh.
It sounds like the most thrilling finish to a league season since Aguero. It's all about the Browns.
Yeah.
It's all about the Browns.
Sounds good.
So Brendan's backing you.
That's good.
Simo, James, Jason, whatever you want to call it, he's a little bit more arrogant. He said, wish them luck. Tell them to get right to the top division so that we can say we know professional top division footballers.
Even though they're
honestly,
Norwegian.
Yeah, it doesn't matter if they don't get promoted as long as Yaya is there, and then he put luck up.
And when we have to tell new listeners hello to them, when we're referring to Yaya, we're referring to Jørgen Hansen.
Yeah, he's quite the heartthrob over here in England. It's weird. I feel like when I actually met him, I might have creeped him out a little bit because we were like, oh, wow, look at him, there he is, almost jokingly. And he seems quite a shy person, and he was just like, who are these crazy English people?
Yeah.
But it's fine.
It's fair to say when you play in Division 7, you're not used to the attention and some personal fans. I think it's very rare. It's beautiful.
Well, you have an English fan club, and regardless of promotion, or if you don't get promoted, you're probably still the only Division 7 club with an international following.
Yeah. That's something worth keeping, I guess.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So you're playing on Monday. You're playing Monday evening. What time will we have to keep on our phones and keep up to date with the scores?
6 p.m. local time and probably it's 5 p.m. your time, UK time.
Okay, that's perfect. End of the working day.
Yeah.
So I can finish work and you guys can be promoted, and we'll all have a jolly day.
Yeah.
And then is your last game of the season the Monday afterwards?
Yeah. It will be one hell of a week.
It will be one hell of a week. One way or another, it's going to be an interesting week.
Yeah. It is.
Definitely.
And if it all goes wrong, you can just go out and get absolutely smashed.
Yeah, that's always an option, obviously, yeah.
Either way we will, I think.
Even though beers over there are about £58 each.
Yeah.
Around that. So we've been saving for quite some while now.
Yeah, save all your wages. No need to worry.
Did I ever tell you about our whiskey league?
Oh, what's this?
We have a whiskey league. You've obviously made a huge point out of that. The club was founded on tequilas.
Yes. For the people that don't know, this came about. Maybe you want to tell the story better than me.
Yep. The founding of the club it took place in a local bar here in Oslo, a small bar. Where one of the former players, he bought a round of tequila and said, I want to found Ørn Kristiania. And then we drank up, and he pointed to me and he said, but I can't do it, you have to.
He passed the buck immediately.
Yeah,
he said, I'd love to do this. That's like me saying, I'd love to go to the moon, but I've no idea how I'm going to do that. So, Martin, you just sort that out and I'll come along.
Martin, you build the spaceship and I go to the moon.
I'll just get in and drive it. That's me.
But he will forever stand out as the guy who came up with the idea of Ørn Kristiania.
that'll go down in football history books. When you get 7 back-to-back promotions and you win the league in the top division, people from all over the world will want to hear about this story.
They will remember his name.
But we got it first.
Martin Schmidt. They will remember that name.
It's up there with Pele, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Tackled by Bobby Moore. It's that starting.
Yeah.
But then building on this, this all tequila thing, I think season 2 we made a whiskey league, which is on every practice we always have a playing session, and if you win the playing session, you and the other ones on the winning team gets 2 points in the whiskey league. So at the end, the player with the most points, he is awarded a big bottle of the best whiskey that one of our guys on the team can buy.
I'm not even going to ask how much this whiskey will cost because I might faint and then the podcast will have to end.
Actually, he had it for free because he worked for a liquor company earlier, so he has a bunch of them.
Ah, that's cheating almost. That's cheating.
Yeah, so he's sponsoring with a lot of whiskey.
Yeah.
So who's currently riding high on the whiskey league?
Currently, it's Fredrik Skjerve. Skjerve.
Yeah.
In Norwegian, it's Fredrik Skjerve. He's also on the top of the statistics. Yeah. He's,
I remember him. I remember him being a
lot of passes.
I remember him being a good quality player when we came over there. I was impressed by him.
He is. But the second place and the third place on the whiskey league, those guys, they aren't with us anymore. They left the club. Ove and Woman.
Yeah.
So the number 2 and 3 spots are open, I guess.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I'm not doing anything. I'll take those spots.
As long as there's whiskey, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Wherever there's whiskey, I'll be there. That's. Well, it's been a pleasure to chat to you again. Hopefully, maybe in a couple of weeks, we'll have to do this again, and we'll have a little rundown of everything that happened.
We'll have to do a promotion interview.
Yeah, and hopefully everything goes fantastically.
Absolutely.
And everybody over here is wishing you luck, and we're behind you all the way.
Thank you so much.
I'm gonna be wearing my my brown shirt
on
Monday.
Ah, fantastic! All our best from Norway to Ørn Kristiania Supporters Club's UK branch.
Thank you very much, Martin. It's been a pleasure. Thank you to everybody else who's there, all the other players. Want to see you on tip-top form on Monday.
Absolutely.
I will be asking about you, so...
All right, good talking to you, man.
Yeah, thank you very much for coming on. It's been a pleasure.
Thanks.
Okay.
Good luck, my friend.
Bye.
Hi, Ørn!
Hi, Ørn!
Clap them off. Big clap. Thank you for listening to another special episode of TLDR, the Internet Digest. It was a pleasure to have Martin back on the network after so long, and it was a pleasure to talk all things Ørn Kristiania once again. I just hope you guys enjoyed listening to it as much as I enjoyed recording it. Of course, we'll be releasing a whole load of new shit this week. Honestly, I don't know what it is at this moment. I'm recording this on Friday night, and you guys will probably get this on Sunday evening, Sunday day. So who knows what could be happening. But I guarantee it'll be funny, misinformed, sweary, and will probably offend a lot of people. As ever, you can find TFC Podcast over all social media simply by searching TFC Podcast. Facebook.com/TFC Podcast. Twitter.com/TFC Podcast. Instagram.com. Is it a .com? I just have it on my app. Who knows? TFC Podcast. And now, not only are we coming in your ears on iTunes and YouTube, but we're also coming in your ears on the go, out and about on Stitcher. And remember, it's all free, and it's all fucking brilliant. Until next time, hi, Ørn!